Good afternoon. Wanted to say good morning. It is 1:44. It is not morning. Oof. Anyways, I'm not sure if this live is actually even going to work. Okay, there we go. Kind of monitoring on here because, yeah, they don't like the loud feedback. Okay, so, um, life update. I have applied to Full Sail University. And okay, this double feedback is getting annoying. I did not realize it would be that annoying. Okay. At some point there will probably be someone popping into the video. But yeah. Life has been oof. I'm not even sure where exactly I should begin because I don't know. The frick. This. Okay. Apparently I somehow paused it on there. Yeah. Catch myself back up to myself. Okay. So I don't even remember what the last life update I did was. Um so yeah. But, yeah. Since I ended up having a mental breakdown and going to a crisis center, I've actually had a lot more help than I have in years, which I'm very grateful for. Um, so, since getting into the crisis center, they helped me figure out my food stamps issue. And so I didn't lose my food stamps, thankfully. They gave me information on stuff. I was actually able to get back on my antidepressants, and they also gave me anxiety meds, which quite helpful. How's my voice compared to? That's why it paused. My headphones disconnected. And they're not even connected to anything else. I swear. Anyways, so I got anxiety meds, and that's been helpful. I did learn that while I was at the crisis center, the low dosage was fine, but being out here, being homeless, all the stressors, triggers, all that, I needed higher dosages, unfortunately. It seems to be working now. They changed it up. I was thinking of doing a certain way, but they suggested something else, and it seems to be working. So, yeah. I ended up getting a few more doctor's appointments. So my doctor tried to refer me to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist never contacted me, so they just did another referral. Hopefully they'll contact me. But I actually have I was able to get a work rehabilitation appointment done. And now I've got an appointment with a disability work rehabilitation center, which I would absolutely love to be able to work again, actually have an income. I don't really want to get on SSD. Like, I do, but I don't. Because, like, it's with SSD, yes, technically I qualify for it because of my depression, anxiety, PTSD, struggles with problem solving skills, slow learning, all that. I do technically qualify. But, like, I don't want to be dependent on the government itself, which is kind of why I would like to get this monetized. But I've been going for 5 years on this. But yeah. And it's like when I was working at Walmart, I worked in the deli bakery section, mostly on the deli side. I did like it. I really liked the job. It's just the people issue, the social anxiety in that. And I also learned about a week and a half ago now that people talking, like physically talking negatively behind my back. Like, it doesn't even have to be about me, but talking negatively behind my back about other people, whether it's about me or someone else, it doesn't matter. That actually happens to be a PTSD trigger for me. And it triggers me to go into flight and freeze mode. Yeah, and so I've been struggling with that really bad because I have to listen to that every single night before I go to bed, and occasionally in the mornings when I wake up, and sometimes even in the middle of the night when someone decides to wake me up out of my sleep because they're arguing with another person. And it's like, why? But then again, when you're in a room with 20 women, all of different backgrounds, all of different disabilities, you can't get away from it. And yeah, it's a struggle. So I put on my noise canceling headphones and I turn the music all the way up and get on Minecraft and play, which calms me a little bit, but not quite enough. Because I can still hear them over this. Noise canceling. Full volume. Heavy metal music. I can hear my roommates over. So, yeah. Not fun. But I decided, screw it. The videos, today is October 18th, but the videos in which you can hear them, because I'm tired of muting the mic and then forgetting to turn it back on when I'm here at the library. Because I just want to de-stress. I want to get all that negativity gone, at least temporarily. So I forget to turn the mic back on. So I decided, screw it. I'm not going to turn it off at all. Why? Because my goal is to be out of there by March 1st. Because if I'm not out and have my own place by March 1st, my aunt, she's going to reasonably get rid of all my stuff that she is holding on to for me. And yes, I do say reasonably, because it'll have been a year that I've been here. And, like, she can't afford to hold on to it. Like, I understand her situation. I understand she cannot afford to hold on to it for more than a year. So I'm trying my hardest to get out of being homeless. But it's not exactly easy when every time you apply for a job, you get denied because you don't answer the questions right, or because they ended up hiring other people, or because they're not currently looking for anyone, and it just is like, I want to. I've even tried creating my own shop to sell my art. Unfortunately, though, I cannot get the official website going until I have money on the card so that I can pay for the shipping label thingamabobber. Like, I've got a card, but because there's no money on it, I can't, like, put it on the account for that, meaning I can't get the label thing up, meaning no one can order from me via my online website. Meaning I've got some product that I can sell, but I can't sell it because I don't have the money on the card. And I've tried putting it on Facebook. I made a page for it. Nothing. I've put it on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing. No one wants to buy. And I mean, I get it. Beginner, like, yeah, I get it. Starting a job is far from easy, especially starting your own business when you have severe social anxiety, and the only way you can really communicate is through blabbing online. And no one even really sees your streams because I can see the count. There's only one person in here, and that's me, because I am monitoring to make sure that the live actually is live, which I don't like that I have to do, but if I don't do it, then it tends to glitch and not work at all, which is mega frustrating. Because, yeah. But hopefully this work rehabilitation stuff, they're actually able to help me, because I need some sort of income. Without an income of some kind, I'm not going to be able to end my homelessness. And all I really need is $25 a month, because I qualify for, I don't remember what the program is called, but there's this homeless program where if you don't have a proper source of income, or you don't make enough, you only have to pay $25 or $50 a month, depending on the situation. Which, because I've got nothing at all, I'd only have to pay $25 a month. But I can't even do that because I don't have the money coming in. And some people say you can get it by can dogging and getting pop bottles and that. And yeah, you can. But in some areas you can't, because of the number of homeless people who are doing it, and who are doing it like daily. So that then those who are just starting out, or not doing it daily, or don't know the key spots to look, they only get like one bottle a week when looking. Occasionally two. And like, I'd love to be able to actually do that. Because I used to go dumpster diving with my dad when I was younger, and would find all this cool stuff. I used to love it. But it's kind of hard to do that and be able to keep the stuff when you're living in a homeless shelter. And you've got one locker. And when the homeless shelter moves, you're going to go from one locker to half a locker. And you've already got over half a locker of stuff. But the main reason you have over half a locker of stuff is because you're waiting on people to buy your product. But yeah, no one wants to buy, apparently. But that's okay. Oof. Sleepy. With all the stress and that. Yeah. And then on top of that, the whole reason I decided to do Full Sail University, I'm going for the computer animation bachelor's degree. They said it would take about 2.5 years or something like that. I don't remember. But the whole reason I even decided to apply was because I got to my doctor's appointment early and it just kept popping up on YouTube and TikTok, like every single ad. So I said, fine, I'll apply. It keeps popping up nonstop. Fine, I'll apply. Since I applied, I have not seen the ad at all. But I applied, literally, just my name, my phone number, my email address. 3 things. 3 little things. Hit submit. Scroll up a little. Tap on something to look at more information. Ring, ring, ring. I'm being called by them. Not even 5 seconds later. So, obviously it was the right time. But I've got until March 1st to get a job, get enough income to get a place. In this program, they say it's an almost perfect guarantee that you will have a good job coming out of it. So, like, I love that. But that's going to be a little down the road, seeing as it's going to be after March 1st. So, so to sum it up, I've got, and before summing that all up, in about a month worth of time, I've lost 4 pounds. So, because usually I'm either stabilized or gaining. So I've lost 4 pounds in the last month. And I'm guessing it's due to this, because the past 2.5, 3 weeks or so, when I was living with my sister, I would do the Slim Fast. Because she was paying for it, because we both wanted to lose weight. So we were doing the Slim Fast. And I was actually losing weight. I went from 375 to 290 or something like that. I can't remember. I've got it in my Google Docs somewhere. It was somewhere between 290 and 320, I think. Somewhere in between there. But then depression in that and overeating kicked in, comfort eating kicked in, and I gained back the weight. Not all the way up to 375, only to about 350, 340, somewhere in there. And I've slowly lost some weight since getting back to Michigan. Only like maybe a pound or half a pound, somewhere between there, a month. Last month I went to the doctor. I was 334. And this month I'm 330. So I've lost 4 pounds. So, progress. And that just within that month, though, I've been doing about 2.5 or 3 weeks. I can't remember which of the Slim Fast. The specific one, the coffee house one. I would prefer the one that is not coffee, not energy. But that was 2 of these a day. And now, because of how low my food stamps are, I've got to go down to 1 a day. But I've also cut out seconds at meals, which I used to do every meal. I've managed to cut seconds out completely, which I'm very proud of. I am walking more. I walk from the shelter to the library, which actually, let me look this up now, because I keep getting asked this, and I haven't actually looked it up. But it normally takes me about an hour to walk from the shelter to the library. And yes, I know technically it should take me less than that. But it doesn't. It takes me about an hour. The reason being is because I'm not very fit. I've always been a slow walker. Like, quite slow. Oh, and I forgot I turned my internet off on this phone. But then again, being overweight my entire life. Yeah. Now, starting location. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, 1.8 miles. So I was underestimating it. I thought it was less. I thought it was only about a mile and a half max. And it's only supposed to take 39 minutes. But it takes me about an hour. So, not bad. 20 minutes longer. than the average person. But then again, average person is in better shape than I am. So, yeah, a lot more reasonable than I thought. But yeah. Wow. I really thought that I was taking like double the time it, well, 2.5 times the time it took to get here. And I'm not even doing double the time. Wow. Goes to show when you look up stuff. Because, hang on, I'm going to look this up. Because I know now this place is not in Michigan, it's in Arkansas. Um, okay. Oh, it has been a while since I've actually looked at these. Da-da-da-da-da. Labeled, maybe? No, I don't want Tuckerman. And I'm being called. Give me a second. Hello? That was the first ring for me. Okay. Yep, I'm on my way.